With the exception of a 3-hour delay for mist on Saturday morning, the weather for the first 3 days was glorious, and the arrival of rain for the final round couldn't dampen spirits. It certainly didn't prevent a large crowd gathering to will on Langer.
Driven into trouble here at the daunting par 4 10th. 472 yards he's been vying with the 14th for the most difficult hole of the week. And unfortunately missing the fairway there, and lose a little control with his third shot, but he's one of the best from 100 yards in.
David Park, 148th in the Volvo Order of Merit, a big check required here to avoid a second straight year at Q School. Staying calm under his own personal pressure. 4 under for the day, 16 under for the tournament. The man coached by my co-commentator Tim Barter.
Thomas Björn, blind second shot to 10. 6 iron from 185 yards. Flag tucked away behind the bunker. And that one indeed has found the trap. He's missed very few greens this week. 14 he's hit on each day over the first 3. His long game in terrific form.
Yes, a little harsh to say the first sign of weakness, but who knows? Up ahead on the 18th, Paul Azinger. It's been a low-key week for him. Can he finish on a high? The man who always seems to finish in the top 10 won't be there this time. But it's testament to his consistency that a top 20 finish is considered something of a failure. Out in 30, unfortunately the back 9 ruined his good work.
Langer's third shot to 10 then. Was on the range until dark on day 3 after not hitting the ball as well as he would have liked. Well, that by his standards, a poor attempt. He rarely misjudges those short pitches, but an opportunity to save his par.
The Italian Open champion in 2000, winner in Morocco last year. Still to capture a title in 2002 though for Ian Poulter. And since that lightning fast start, the putter has cooled somewhat. Mind you, he should knock that one in. Cracking approach on the 11th. A player that likes to talk to the ball.
Thomas Björn in the bunker at 10. Wet, clingy sand, the flag 29 yards back on the green. And didn't get anything like the contact he expected. And like Langer, work to do for his par.
We've seen 14 first-time winners on the European Tour this season. Could John Bickerton become the 15th? He came close at the Celtic Manor Resort Wales Open. Lost that tournament by 5 shots to Paul Lawrie, but had his putter worked more efficiently in the final round, it would have been a whole lot closer than that. Bickerton sets up a birdie chance at the 11th.
Bernard Langer's caddy helping him line up the blade. Quite a big swing on this one from left to right. Up a little tier. And sadly Langer would drop a shot. No disaster, many birdie opportunities still to come over these closing 8 holes.
The 11th certainly provides one. Into the winter days, so the players can't reach it in 2 as they've been doing for the first 3 days. But that doesn't concern John Bickerton. A birdie is still yielded, an unblemished card so far.
Bjorn's been to school on Langer's putt. He had 9 single putts in a row in round 2. But not to be for the Dane. Just his 4th bogey of the week there. Could be a fascinating battle between these 2 guys over the closing holes, with Bickerton on the fringe.
Poulter for 18 under. That really is a blow. He knows he should have holed it. The putter not working when he needed it most.
David Park's had problems up the 14th hole, the most difficult hole on the course. This for a bogey. Can't afford a double at this stage. Oh, and bravely holed by the Welshman. David needs to finish in 4th place on his own if he's to secure his rights to play on next year's European Tour.
John Bickerton's father is the captain of Droitwich Golf Club. It's the big day there next Saturday. Bickerton would love to take the BMW International Open trophy to show off. And with shots like that, why not?
Par 5 11th, Bernard Langer's failed to make the carry 279 yards over the edge of the water hazard, laying up with his second shot off the rocks, and that's a pretty good attempt. Long range third shots though.
The only thing rocky about Ian Poulter's game so far has been on the greens.
Turn over. Turn over.
Continuing to try and persuade the golf ball to do what he wants, and that's not a bad result on the 12th. The shortest par 3 on the golf course.
Par 5 11th, unreachable in 2 today against the wind. Björn missed the fairway from the tee. Long range third shot, 174 yards, trying to punch in a 5-iron. Flag right on the front of the green. And just coming up a little shy. Awkward chip from there. Closely cropped grass.
Bickerton to move closer to the lead. You know, Tim, they say that nice guys don't finish first. Maybe he's going to be an exception to that rule. John Bickerton, always full of good humour, going along beautifully.
Yeah, one of the nicest guys on the European Tour. Always a smile on John's face, regardless of the situation. Langer's third to 11 then. Still 160 yards to go. 6-iron into the breeze. Oh, and as ever, Langer's got it pin high. Similar putt to the one Bickerton holed just moments ago.
Ian Poulter, can he finally hole one? It really is the height of frustration when you're playing well tee to green and nothing will drop.
Paul Casey open with a level par 72. 9 birdies and 9 pars in his second round of 63. Comes to the 18th, 4 under for the day. Looking to close out with a 67.
If you're looking for a turning point, that could be it. Björn in danger of a bogey 6 on the 11th, comes off with a birdie. What a transformation in fortunes, now back in control.
John Bickerton's tee shot off the 13th, dogleg from left to right, 377 yards, and that's his first missed fairway of the day. He's hit every single green, and up to now has played every approach shot off the cut and prepared.
Yes, that bad drive wasn't a result of Björn's chip-in from the 13th tee. You can't see the 11th green. Untimely though for the Englishman. Now can Langer put on pressure? Like a cold, he just won't go away. Incredible resilience. 45 years of age, still the competitive fires burn bright.
Richard Bland playing along with Björn and Langer in the last match. A big day for the man for Southampton. 1 under for the day, having taken 6 at the par 5 9th. That safely secures his par here. Bland at 17 under.
Tim's too modest to mention that he also coaches Richard Bland. He's got absolutely nothing to do with Ian Poulter though, apart from being good friends. But that's a pretty convincing swing, whoever Poulter's coached by.
Maybe thinking of birdieing the last 7 holes. I can tell you that feels such an aggressive and positive player.
Paul Casey to finish with a birdie. Rounds of 72, 63 the best of the week, 71, 67, 15 under par, the leader in the clubhouse. One of a raft of promising Englishmen. Well, we've seen that Bickerton has closed the gap, but there's no getting away from the fact that with just 7 holes to play, Björn's in control. Bickerton and Langer can't be written off, but surely Poulter and Bland are now just too far off the pace.
Par 3 12th, playing 154 yards today, but very much down breeze. Flag 11 yards on and 6 from the left. Björn can get home with a 9-iron. Beautiful tee shot by Thomas. The birdie at the last has obviously inspired him. And surely another birdie on the agenda.
Momentum, a very strong ally. Can Langer respond? Not bad, but under the circumstances, not quite what he wanted. At least he gets to putt first. A match play situation, maybe.
David Parker's hit a good approach shot into the shortish par 4 15th. Birdie putt. Oh, and that could be worth much gold to the Welshman. He was in a tie for 6th, but moving up the board towards that elusive 4th place he needs.
He has parked 148th in the Volvo Order of Merit. No such problems for Richard Bland. He's 69th after coming so close in Ireland. The goal for him, winning that maiden title.
Another goal for Richard is to make the Volvo Masters. He needs to move up the Order of Merit just a little to do that. Swinging the club very well. Just hasn't holed much on this 4th and final day.
Restricted control from the rough on the left-hand side of the 13th for Bickerton. Needs the ball to run out. Well, that was a very soft landing for a player coming out of the rough. He can consider himself somewhat unfortunate there. Did get up the step in the green, and that's a tough birdie putt left.
Richard Bland's birdie putt at 12. He was relishing the opportunity to play with Björn and Langer in the final match. Didn't seem daunted by it at all. He would love a birdie now. Has just underread the putt. Perfect speed.
Ian Poulter 11th in the Ryder Cup table last year. That means if anyone's injured and has to pull out of the events at the Belfry later this month, he will be called up. So Sam Torrance will be delighted to see him playing so well. He's saying get into second shots off the fairway. That's a sign of confidence. He would be a good addition to the Ryder Cup team. A very bullish character.
Bernard Langer at the 12th. Desperate to post his birdie before almost the inevitable one by Björn. Left to right swinger. Hasn't won this year after 2 wins on the European Tour last.
Time and holes running out for both Bickerton and Langer. The 13th recognised as a realistic birdie chance. He's only going to make par there.
Thomas putting up the hill for his birdie. Very little break in this one. And beautifully converted. Björn moves to 23 under par, just 4 short of the record total daily posted last year.
Poulter playing with a replacement caddy. Andy Prodger has carried the bag for the final 3 rounds. His normal bagman, Edinburgh Jimmy, was taken ill during the first round. He soldiered around the course and then it was discovered he had pneumonia. That must have disrupted Poulter's week. Worse still though, he's putting on the final day, not up to scratch. Björn not quite slamming the door on Bickerton and Langer, but he's now a firm favourite to capture his 7th European Tour title and give both himself and Europe's Ryder Cup captain Sam Torrance a timely boost. That said, no one's leaving Golf Club München Nord-Eichenried just yet.